What do you need to be happy right now? So many people have this massive list of things that the world has to be perfect for them in all these different ways. They need the perfect job. They need to have all the right opportunities and loving people in their lives. All these things have to line up perfectly for them to feel happiness. But what is happiness? Isn't happiness just a feeling? Isn't it something that you feel from within? But we're told to believe that happiness comes from the external world. That when we receive certain things, when people say certain things to us, when we get things, that, oh, now we can feel happy. And you're sold as a consumer into, buy this thing and you'll be happy. Have this mansion, have a lot of money, own these things. And this is sort of the illusion of happiness, is that it exists outside of you. And so a lot of people who are very rich look at their lives, start to look at them, and you see, if you take away the things that they possess or they own, or if you watch these really rich people go from really rich to zero, they go through a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, and they hit a rock bottom because their belief and their self-identity is all wrapped up into the things they possess, the things they own, and their success. You take away their reputation, things that people believe about them, and they shatter. Whereas who is actually the most powerful people? The people who, no matter what you take from them, they know who they are and they still have confidence. They have self-worth. They can own nothing at all. And a lot of these people are usually on a spiritual practice. These are the people who know that their worth does not exist within the material realm around them. These are the people that have nothing at all, but they can still be happy. They still find a way because they're grateful for every moment. They're not just grateful and happy when things line up in the external. They're happy at all moments of their life because they chose to be, because they chose every day to look at the little things around them and to not nitpick on all the things that could go wrong, because they have wisdom. And wisdom comes from knowing the past, from knowing the generations behind you, your ancestors, what people had to go through to get you right in the position that you're in. All the things that had to line up in the world and the decisions that were made for you to be right here in this moment. And look how many millions of people had to go through real suffering, through wars and tragedies and killings. And in the tribal days, people would run into a village, kill everybody, rape all the women, put people into shackles. These are things that don't exist to us in America here like they used to back in the day. These are things we don't worry about. We don't worry about someone coming into our home and taking us and killing everybody. Yeah, it happens and it's a bad thing to see and it hurts, but at the same time, we have so much. We don't have to deal with all these little struggles. And so we look at our lives and we're like, how am I not happy? Look at all the things I have. I can go to yoga, I can go to brunch, I'm doing all these super petty, fun things. I'm on a boat, but yet I'm still not happy. My happiness levels are still up and down. It's never consistent. How do I make those consistent? How do I take control of that? And this is sort of the only thing that you have true possession of in this life. People can take away everything that you own. People could take away your life. Only thing they can't take away is how you feel and what you believe. If they are able to take that away from you, you are actually a slave to that person. If someone walks into your existence and is like, you're ugly, and then you react emotionally, they made you react that way. They have the chains of your mind in their hand and they get to choose how you feel. If they say something nice to you, you feel good. If they say something mean to you, you feel bad. Whereas you have to break that. You have to take full control of how you feel and what you believe at all times. This is the superpower. This is the thing that once you take control of, you become free from the shackles of everybody's judgment, of everybody's beliefs about you, of everybody saying things to you. And now when someone says something mean or negative to me, I'm just like, okay. Like, they have no power to influence how I feel. I choose my state, I choose my happiness, and I choose to look at all the good things that are available to me right now. How many things had to happen for me to get here right this moment? And I don't sit there and worry about all these tiny petty things. And how do you get to that? You have to practice. You have to practice these little moments. And that's why in religious texts or spiritual faiths, they believe in gratitude. And the power of gratitude is when you're grateful, you're content. And when you're content, you're happy. When you have desires, when you want things out there in the world, you instantly become not content. and you instantly become striving for something, which is not wrong. There's a balance between wanting things and being okay and content, but don't let it be out of balance. That you need so many things, you're going to endlessly chase all of these things for the rest of your life and then put off your happiness till you're 50 or 60. That's not how it works. You have to practice every day little things in your world that you can be happy for. Oh, I'm happy for this. I'm happy for this. A couple years goes by and now everything that happens, bad, good, hard, simple, you feel happiness. You feel content. You feel joy. How did that happen? It was just a practice that you kept doing over and over, and a mental rehearsal that you kept going through. And you have to realize that life is not forever. You can't put these things off. You don't know when you're going to die. You can die at any moment. And so when you look at death and you think about it constantly, you say, if I'm going to die soon, shouldn't I be happy? Or do I want to die chasing and striving and constantly hungry for things? No, I want to die happy. I want to be ready to go at any moment. If I'm not ready to go, then I haven't lived my life fully and I need to change something. So we have to prepare for death, and we have to choose to feel happy and take away the shackles that everybody has on your mind and how you feel, and you choose how you feel. So you have to practice. You got to practice being happy and looking for all the little good things that line up in your life. And I guarantee you, if you compare your life, you will find millions of things. If you read a book about history or certain people who have gone through things, 12 Years a Slave, Unbroken, these books of people who have gone through insanely difficult things that I couldn't even begin to fathom, putting myself into their shoes. You step into their world and now you can compare. Now you have wisdom about the people who lived before you, and you have understanding. We're always comparing ourselves to people around and people in our world right now. Compare yourself to people in the past and stop comparing yourself to people around here right now, because you don't know if it's fake or it's real. It could all be fake. So practice your happiness and enjoy your life. Thanks for watching.